We are back. And you know what else is back? NRLW.
Ooh, nice start, Keeley.
Just FYI, every time Keeley goes to start an intro, she'll say like one word, then laugh. It's pretty funny.
I don't know if I do that. I think
Great
you're just
intro.
making things up. Thank
I
you.
really like
You
it.
liked
really
it?
good.
Yeah, I did. That was
just
really good.
was in the head.
Did it take you long to think of that one?
Oh, anyway.
It's good to be all back together and back playing some footy. I've never felt sorer in my entire life.
Yeah, I was pretty sore. I feel like my neck's gotten used to it.
Yeah, I wasn't as bad as Origin, I don't think.
Yeah.
But the Thursday
Because you're back on the second rule now.
Yeah, I mean, I have traffic coming my way the whole time. But the Thursday game just like sort of whacked out my whole weekend. Felt like we haven't played in so long now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but I always think I put on like 3 kilos after a game, especially late games. You're not like sleeping. I'm always eating.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, it's a cheat day. And then I get on the scales. I'm like, oh, come on, fatty. Calm down.
Literally what I was doing at Origin. I would act like I reward
Origin.
myself.
Thursday night after our game, what did we have for dinner?
What do we have? Oh, yeah. Yes. But I will say.
What'd you have?
We had Macca's, but that's
had a lot
okay
of
because I
Maccas.
actually played decent minutes. But at Origin, I acted like I had played like 2 games in a row and I played 20 minutes. I ate for like 2 days. Like I was like, you know what? I worked hard yesterday. I can have this and this and this. Then I thought about it and I was like, you literally just did 20 minutes of
20
work.
minutes of
Keeley.
work. There's nothing worse.
Don't think you should be eating all this. But anyway,
It's all for the
right.
mental fatigue.
it was. And I
You know
did
what? You
feel
can't even
better.
tell you put on weight. Especially with that cool reversible jacket you've got.
Well, I'm pretty sure, ladies, I'm the only one in the 60s in this table. But anyway.
Oh, okay, we're also 6 foot. I'm like 4'6".
Okay.
69.9 when she wakes up.
Did you say you were 70?
No, I was 69 this morning, 69.9, but I'll take it. Anyway.
69.
Anyway.
Oh, actually, 69. We've got new warm-up jerseys for Origin. Not for Origin, sorry, for Roosters. And they've got our last names. Mine's full Elliot 69, like out of all the numbers.
Yeah.
Now everyone gets to see that. How
So
good.
hot.
Yeah.
I love it.
So hot. You know what else is back? Try July. It's not actually back. It's just finished, but it was back on the weekend. How good was it seeing so many people get behind it? Mainly the girls. And I don't know what it is about the girls, but like it's like a whole team celebration.
It's like a coordinated dance routine. Like
I swear to
YouTube
God,
thing.
there was this one try. I don't know what team it was. This try had been scored. I swear 40 seconds had gone past. They're trying to choreograph what's happening. I'm like, girls, someone just do something. Like, it's okay. Like, they thought the whole team had to be involved.
It's so funny. I think
it's for
because
a
we
good
get
cause.
1 week and we go hard.
Yeah.
You know?
And we're like, not everyone can score, but
Okay.
we're all going to be a part of the celebration.
I want to know which was your favourite, men's or women's?
Okay, I'll go first. My favourite, I loved the women's because we get around it better. When Bobby scored and then Ray was the fucking
the ring girl. Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my God, I didn't even
It
see
was
the
so
Ray.
funny. I think just like
I saw
knowing.
Bobby.
It was but
then
then
the ring girl. Oh my God,
and then
that's
Ray
so
was
good.
like, I think just knowing Ray and she's like
Yeah.
strutting. I thought
That
it
is
was fucking
so good.
hilarious.
that was a good one.
That's so good. Not to be biased, but I love Jess. Just
Yeah,
clean,
I did
quick,
like that one.
Bang, we're obviously losing, so it's like, don't be spending time doing it. We're not getting
Yeah.
around, you know, but we
Yeah.
still want to raise money. So
Yeah.
that was just quick little
That
quick
was a good
dive,
one.
camera,
I love it.
bang,
Bang,
bang, done.
Especially when
Sniper.
you're like, I understand and can respect if you're behind on the scoreboard. You don't want to be like
Celebrating.
stuffing
like,
around with celebrations, but make it
Jess is
just
the
still
perfect
do it. Yeah,
example, you
just
know?
do a short, sharp one straight after the try. Individual doesn't have to be. You know, there are times when it can be both, and that was a good
And
example.
shout out to Jimmy because he was the one that suggested
Jimmy.
to do that one.
Our manager.
Yeah.
And also happy birthday to Jimmy
Happy
because it was his
birthday
birthday yesterday. Can't wait to see him.
27.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Jimmy,
We had a
we
nice
love
little
you.
dinner with Amy Lee.
Yeah, and shout out to Amy Lee as well. Okay, back to
Your favourite?
my favourite one was actually in the Sharks game. It was just Tiana. She was
Oh,
just
yeah.
on the golf swing followed by some CPR. I'm like, Tiana makes anything look good and
She
hot.
does.
Like,
That was
seriously.
so funny though.
It was funny.
I love
I
that
loved
one.
it. It was good. And like the golf swing, she's just someone who I'm like, she could be someone, looks so good in golf gear as well, and
she
probably
will,
off
obviously.
like
Golf gear is
she's probably
like
off like
her.
4 or something as well, like because she's actually good at everything. So like that was really fitting for her, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it was so good. I love when the guys get behind it too.
Yeah.
Just think, even when teams are up by 20, they still weren't celebrating. I was like, come on, do one little
Somewhere.
thing. Somewhere. Teddy with a little.
Oh, yeah. What
Yep.
was it, this?
No.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah, it was a little good. Oh, sorry, you're like married into Italian family. You know.
Was that
how it is.
Italian? I thought it was a salt thing.
Oh, no. Did you not see the photo it was next to? It was like,
Roosters literally posted.
yeah. Okay.
Not up to date.
But no, it was good. It's been great. Try July. And we raised a lot of money
Yes.
thanks to the girls.
Yes. Keely, this next part, this is a little thing that you wanted to introduce. Do you want to go ahead and
What is
introduce
it? I don't remember.
The new team thing.
Oh, yes. Okay, I love this.
Wow, must have
All right.
been good.
Sorry. Well, I didn't know. I think of lots of things every week. All
A lot of
right.
things going on up
And
here.
Wow.
you say no to a lot of them, so I was wondering which one you liked. So you guys agreed to this one. Okay. So we're introducing a new NRLW, or can be NRLW. Did I say that
You
twice?
said both.
Sorry, it can be
NRL
NRL or NRLW, but we're introducing a new team into the comp.
This is just theoretical.
This is, obviously not
Bit of
Peter
fun.
Volandes over here, but
I don't know.
Andrew Abdo. Anyway, what is your mascot and what is your team called?
Okay.
Starting with you, Millie.
Okay. No, I think you start because it was your game, so we can get on par with it.
Okay. Well, I really like the idea of cheetahs.
Oh, of course. Who would have thought? This is
would've
where we
thought?
should insert all her cheetah print outfits
Yeah.
that she fucking wears.
Well, that was my next bit. I would really like a subtle cheetah print.
Leopard print. Cheetah
A
print.
subtle cheetah print.
There's a girl who wore cheetah print dress to my wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
love it.
subtle cheetah
And he
print.
called the cheetahs.
I think so.
Cheetah girls.
Cheetah girls. The cheetah girls.
Was that your favourite movie growing
You're
up?
onto something.
Was that your favourite movie?
Nah, not really.
Oh, as if that's so down your alley.
But I think there's a Super League team that have cheetah print, but I hate the cheetah print that they have. It's more Jaguar.
Who are they?
I don't know. Is it the Jaguars? Leopards. That's it. What is it? The Lee Leopards. Yeah. I don't like their print though. That's ugly.
Oh my God.
I just think more subtle. It's like bright. Theirs is really bright. I just think a nice
Subtle.
Anyway, I don't know where we'd be based.
Okay. I've got one. I was thinking, there's so many different types of mascots. Like you could have animals, you can have things. A lot of them are animal based, but think of like the storm, you know?
Yeah.
What about fire? Fire something. I don't know what they are, but they're fire something. Storm, fire.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like fireflies straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, fireflies. No, I'm like fire.
Fireflies.
I don't know, something.
Yeah.
I think it could be cool. No?
You didn't put much thought into that. I'm a bit disappointed with
sorry.
the fire. So what colour? You'd be red.
Yeah, like orange.
Orangey red.
Reddy orange.
Orange like this.
Yeah, like your jumper.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that
nice.
jump. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And maybe like in terms of where they're based, I'm thinking maybe like Coffs Harbour because we don't really have anything from Newcastle to the Gold
True.
Coast.
True,
Good
true.
spot for it.
Yep. Coffs Harbour.
Maybe I'll work a little bit on the mascot, but
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would you have run out? Like a big fire flame?
yeah, a
Little
big fire flame, a flame.
Yeah, I
yeah,
like
and
it.
then their emoji is just fire, like
Yeah.
fire.
All right.
Koenig?
Well, you've put me really on the spot and I'm super indecisive. But I'm thinking location. If I'm going to play there, Airlie Beach.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
Me too, yeah.
Okay.
Airlie Beach.
Sign me up.
And then I'm thinking
Like the palm trees.
Airlie Beach palm trees. All right. Mermaids.
No.
Or
I've got a
turtles.
good one.
Dugongs.
No, I've got a good one.
What?
Okay, you know what kills more people on Earth?
Jellyfish.
No.
Okay.
Coconuts falling from trees.
Oh.
The Airlie Beach coconuts.
Airlie Beach coconuts. Okay, that could be like a little racist.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I'm saying actual coconuts.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know that was an actual fact.
I like the mermaids.
Yeah, do you know how many bloody things coconuts kill?
Yeah,
We'll
can you
probably
give
have
us
to
a
fact
stat
check.
on that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fact
well, you
check.
keep talking. I'm going to check.
Yeah,
But yeah, like Airlie Beach mermaids or
Airlie Beach is, wow.
Maybe-
Who wouldn't want to go to Airlie Beach?
Exactly. Airlie Beach palm trees is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
But is that weird being a tree?
A tree. Yep.
But yeah, I think that would be a sick location.
That's a good one. I like it. Okay, well, why Keeley is Googling how many people die from getting bit by coconuts. Oh, she's already found it. Obviously, she had to look real hard. She's done lots of research. She's already found it.
Just
in the
quickly.
recent research.
I hate to look at this search bar. Anyway, every year worldwide, there are only 10 deaths from shark attacks compared to 150 deaths from coconuts.
What are you?
Falling coconuts. Yep. More people each year are killed by elephants, crocodiles, bees, and wars than sharks. Anyway, 150 are caused by falling coconuts. The early coconuts.
Okay. Sorry.
Coconuts.
Can we actually do for one segment next time? Let's go through Keeley's search history.
No. Be like, you won't even be able to read it. It'll be all things spelled incorrectly. Like,
dyslexic girl.
Near a psychic.
Okay, guys, exciting times. We've got a new segment coming on board. It's not going anywhere. We usually do a new segment every week. We've got one that's staying with us and for the rest of the year and hopefully longer. It's WestPacks Weird and Wonderful from the week. I tell you what, I love Westpac. I'm not just saying that. I'm so glad they are sponsoring our potty now. But they have been such a big mainstay in footy, women's footy, Origin, throughout the NRL, NRLW. They actually sponsor our Game Changer programs that we run for free all across New South Wales. So it's just bloody exciting times. And I love the relationship that we've been able to build with them. And they've now come on board to Upfront.
woohoo. You know what as well, Mel? Obviously getting to meet lots of Westpac workers through what you do with your program.
Yeah, we have Westpac volunteers come down.
They are all legends.
All legends. Seriously,
Yes.
so much fun. And like they work in so many different departments and they all come and volunteer. It's so good. I just love seeing how, and this is genuinely no joke, how you get to like see the faces behind the brand of like what they're trying to do. And they've been so incredible for women's footy, like coming on board. So anyway, that's enough. Let's get straight into the segment. But it's Westpac's Weird and Wonderful from
I've got
the week.
something weird.
Okay,
Straight
well,
away.
I've got one I've already want to say, but you go first.
No, you go first.
Okay, we'll kick it off. I'll start. This probably doesn't even have anything to do with it, but Keeley, this is on you, actually. It's from the house. Okay, it's probably a little bit of weird / airing the dirty laundry. No, I haven't told Kernick.
I have no idea.
Okay, so I went to bed last night and this has happened so many times. Last night was just like the what do you call it? The straw that broke the camel's back. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad you've told me about this never.
Okay, well, I've been meaning to and now I'm finally saying it. So I went to bed first and then I'm pretty sure Kernick went to bed because she was like, okay, good night.
Exactly what you were going to say.
Okay.
I was going to say too.
I woke up to go to the toilet. I woke up to go to the toilet in the middle of the night and I'm like, God, it's bright. Far out. Keely's the last one to go to bed. She leaves hallway, bathroom, lounge room, kitchen lights on. Like, who do you think your mum's going to turn the lights off for you?
There's like 4 switches in our lounge room for like 4 different lights in our lounge room.
Guys,
all on. Hallway light
forget.
on.
What do you mean
How
you
are you meant
forget?
to remember?
Because if you're the
thinking about
last
it when I go to bed.
one, you're not 16, Keely. Or sorry, 6.
You want to go to sleep in a dark house, don't you?
Yeah.
My bedroom's dark.
Oh,
That is so selfish.
you're a liar.
I
There's
woke up.
light underneath the door because there's light underneath my door.
No, there's not.
I get up to wee and I'm like, oh, I just kind of want to go to the toilet quickly. No, I'm awake now because every single light in the house is on. I'm like, I bet this was Keeley
well, guess
Davis.
what? Try living up here. I've got a lot going on and I don't remember much.
You just do it. Switch the light
You
off.
literally
Yeah,
go
but you know
past
what
the
I'm thinking when I
switches.
go to bed? Not that.
What are you thinking about?
I'm probably thinking, what am I going to listen to tonight? Going to bed. And
Well,
then
Joe Rogan. That's
Exactly.
every
I'll
night.
fall asleep listening to that and I'm just not thinking about it. I'm probably thinking about what I'm doing tomorrow. It just doesn't cross my mind ever.
Yeah, you don't have to
That
think about
is
it. You just do it.
That it doesn't cross your
You
mind.
turn your bedroom light off.
because I'm literally sleeping in there. I'm not obviously going to go to bed with the lights on.
Right,
I feel like
we're gonna
out
open
there.
your door tonight.
Yeah, next time I'm just going to open your door.
Guess what, ladies? I'm literally the world's heaviest sleeper, so that's just going to wake you two up, not me.
69 kilos of heavy sleeping.
Sub 70.
Yep, and I hope I improve, but I don't think I will. I reckon that'll be. Cooper's honestly been asking me to do stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to chuck my own dirty laundry out. You know, it's so bad. He gets so mad at me because I forget to change the toilet roll.
Oh, I noticed that as well. I didn't want to bring that up. I was going to save that for another time. I'm like, oh, there's one square of toilet paper on this. I'll be the one that gets out the new toilet roll, puts it away. When was the last time you cleaned the toilet bin and emptied it? Never.
You are literally like
What else do I do?
6-year-old boy.
You know what else I do? Pick her hair out of the drain. I don't even do that in my own house.
I really try with my hair not to put it down the drain.
Yeah, well, you do.
I collect it. I've just got long, thick, luscious hair. I can't help it. Anyway, Cooper's been asking me ages about the toilet roll, and I'll always leave one sheet on there. I don't even mean to. And then he's like,
That is such a boy
what
thing.
the hell? I know. I'm raised by boys, literally.
You had a mother. You have a mother.
My mum worked very, very long hours. She was not around often. My dad, on the other hand,
This is not a
my
trauma
dad and
dump.
2 brothers. Yep.
Okay, let's talk about this later.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just saying I was raised. I've got snot, literally. I need a tissue.
Floating to your sleeve. I know you would.
But that's what boys would do. Raised by. Sorry, guys. Oh, we're all over the shop today. Okay, Keeley, what did you have?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Kernick had one that I was going to jump on the back
Oh,
of.
okay, I'll go. Sorry. But this actually happened on the weekend. We went to the Roosters game.
Who's this about?
Everyone.
Not me.
And so we all went to the Roosters game. Anyway, if anyone's ever been to the game and at Alliarts or SCG, you know, parking in the multi-story is a nightmare. Anyway, I have never, ever, ever seen someone so negative in my whole entire life than freaking Saturday night, Millie stuck in traffic.
It is way worse than
Can
being
I
stuck
just-
in
No,
traffic.
no,
It's being
Millie,
with
you can't
in
even.
traffic.
This is actually
A joke.
like, I had my poor friend Danielle in the back who she's just met Millie, and Millie is kicking off going, are you serious? I'm not going to let you in. This
Fully
person's
yelling
trying
at
to get in.
people.
Goes, and they're winding the window down, going like staring at Millie. And Millie's turned to me in the front seat going, would you fucking let him in? Like, would you let him in? I'm like,
You are crazy.
like to the
Okay.
point where I might as well have gotten out of the car and walked home.
Seriously.
We should have walked home.
No,
45 minutes. We
I'm
didn't
so
even.
negative.
45 minutes. We're up on level 3 at the entertainment quarter. We'd moved one car section. That blows my mind.
But can I say something? It's nobody's fault.
Well, apparently, Millie, when we got in the car, she's like, "What time do you reckon we're gonna get out?" It was like 10 o'clock.
Okay, it was
And then-
quarter to 10.
It was quarter to 10, and I was like, "Oh, I reckon maybe like we'll be home by 10:40." It got
You
to
said 10:30.
10. Oh, whatever. It got to 10:30, and then she's like, "See,
We're one car ahead and it's 10:30.
and like apparently it was my fault now."
Yeah, that's how she is. It's way worse being stuck with you in the car than being in traffic.
I hate it. I was tired. I'd been working that day. I just hate being stuck in traffic. Sorry.
But it's like, what's the difference between being stuck in traffic and being stuck here talking? It's how
Because I'm
what
not
you make it.
sitting in a car.
But we're
like,
sitting in a
oh,
room.
sorry, I'm in the car, like trying to get like 1 centimeter ahead.
Exactly, that's your issue. You're like, don't let them in. Don't let them in.
These guys are watching movies on their phone. I can't do that because I'm concentrating on
Not letting somebody in. Exactly, ridiculous.
And then,
Oh God.
no one, I forgot what I said.
Well,
No.
I'll chuck something in there, not against you, but I'll just say I actually parked outside there and I got home. I was not stuck in one bit of traffic. Don't know if that
We tried
helps,
to
but
get
next
that
time.
park.
Oh,
We
did you say
tried.
where I
It's
parked?
closed.
Yes, I know where you parked. We tried to get that and
Naughty.
it was awful.
It was a good little parking spot. That's what I'm
Anyway.
going to say, and I'm not telling anybody.
Well,
But I was home within 12
okay,
minutes.
loading zone.
Actually, this morning I did see. That was crazy. I thought I had been done again.
Oh, yeah,
I got a big
someone
thing on
put
my
something on your
thing,
car.
but nope. somebody had dropped a passport or something. So it was lodged in my window where a ticket would be.
Well,
Anyway,
that's lucky.
it
Well,
was
what's
lucky.
your weird and wonderful?
No, I was jumping on the back of yours.
Oh.
It's weird how angry you get about that. It's really weird.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Considering you're a really positive person, like,
Yeah, we all have our flaws, all right? Mine's traffic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kernick actually said, if there was a Try July celebration, you should do angry pocket. Yeah.
I go, we finally gotten out of the traffic because that's what I thought it might be best to say that.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, next year for Try July, you should go.
That is so good. And then look over. Not letting you in. Not letting you in.
Guys, I'm really not proud of the person I am when I'm in traffic, all right? I admit I'm not a good person, but
Two different Millies.
that's probably the only time.
Moving on.
Anyway, look, I do go to great lengths in traffic. I don't like when people get in front of me, but tell you who goes to even further lengths? The Canadian soccer coach.
Yep.
Was it soccer?
Yeah, she's psycho. Literally
Psycho.
crazy.
This is something you would do, Keeley. Why don't you?
Can you guys please explain?
Never ever do this. Okay, I'll explain. So the National Canada, is that it?
National Canadian. Yeah.
Canadian women's soccer coach got sent home from the Olympics because she was spying on New Zealand's team with a drone. With a drone. Can you believe that?
Why would they do that? Like, it's the Olympics.
It's so silly as well. It's like, okay, what you're
So
going to see
obvious.
who's playing where. Like, it's soccer. It's not like it's like you're going to get that much out of it.
Yeah.
I just think you are actually crazy.
Yeah.
What a psycho.
Did Canada suck or something? Like,
No, they're good. Canada are
So
good.
have they had to call in someone or?
Yeah, they had to send home the manager and the coach. So they've
Wow.
got somebody probably substitute. Like, I
Wow.
just
Oh my
assume an
gosh.
assistant. But you're telling me if the coach is doing that, the assistant doesn't know?
Well, also, if the coach is doing that, like how much faith as a player would you have? Like if that's what they have to do to try and think they have to win. You
Yeah.
know?
It is
Yeah.
weird.
Cheat to win.
Yeah.
It reminds me of someone. Keeley, what's the furthest you've gone in a game
To cheat?
to cheat? In card game?
Okay.
Any game?
Oh, mine's probably card games.
Yeah,
I
mine's
reckon.
card
Yeah.
games. I don't cheat.
Card games?
I don't cheat in actual games. I never would.
You're just a ref haggler.
No,
Oh,
I
not
would say.
footy games, but con games.
I mean,
would be
talking
fun.
about con games. I'm talking about con games.
I will do whatever it takes. I will work within what I'll get called for. That's just being smart tactically.
Okay, but what's the
What's
furthest
the
you've gone
furthest
to
you've
cheat?
ever gone?
Oh,
because
you know what?
I make it a known fact when we verse each other. Now I like being on your team because I've just gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I make it a known fact that you're a cheater.
Yeah,
in
but
con
like,
games.
do something about it.
I yell
This is,
and
guys,
scream it out.
just FYI, this is like dropout touch or like a con game at the end of training, you know,
Yes,
where
we
you're
do
just
it a lot.
finishing off.
Yeah.
Keeley like is like more serious than actual games. You should
Yeah,
take
I
some
would
of that
say
into
probably
the
the same
game
level.
actually.
I
You
would
should
say-
treat NRLW games as a
Yeah.
as dropout touch.
Yeah, I do hate the other team a lot, don't I?
Yeah.
You do.
I'm like proper psycho. But it's fun. I love con games. But I'll just do whatever to
What's the furthest you've gone?
in card games. The furthest I've gone, well, you know the good old, if you're trying to get rid of your cards quickly, I'll just either go to the toilet, put some down my shorts.
You're one of
or I will
those.
drop them quickly on the floor, put my shoe over it.
You are
Put some up the
actually a cheat.
sleeve.
Not the sleeve, that's old school. They know that. That's obvious.
No, it's dropping them on the ground for the dog to eat.
No, you got to put the shoe over it and nobody picks up, and then the shuffling, they're the oldest tricks in the book. Learned them off my father. We play cards often at my house, and
What's your favourite card game?
I love Presidents and Assholes.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one. You're trying
Nice.
to teach me euchre.
Yeah, Yuka's the
I
best.
feel like that would be a good one to cheat.
Yeah.
No, we in my house on the Gold Coast, we play Monopoly Deal. So have you guys played it?
I love Monopoly.
I hate
Deal.
it.
You
Okay.
are not a games girl, are you?
I am a games girl. I just don't like that game.
Well,
I like cards, like genuine cards.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we play this and we made like a little tournament in our house. And at the end of every month, whoever had won the least amount of games had to like buy something for the house or like
Love
buy
it.
us drinks or buy dinner or something. Anyway, and me and PJ, our old roommate doesn't live with us anymore, but we used to gang up on him because he was winning all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And me and PJ used to like switch cards from underneath, like
Yeah.
deal breakers. That's
I
probably
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a team effort.
Yeah. Team cheating. I like it.
Like ganging up. I don't think I've ever cheated in a game.
Yep.
You're
That's
a
probably
liar.
why you lose every game.
Excuse me?
You're a
Excuse
liar or a
me?
loser. You're one of the two.
Liar or a loser, and I know which one I'd rather be.
Same.
No, I don't know. Probably only cards, but like not really seriously. I take cards very seriously. My nan taught me how to play cards well, and she was always a cheater, so I didn't want to be like her.
Oh. Fucking
Stand up person you are. Wow. Anyway, well, I don't do it anymore, but
Bullshit.
I don't. Anyway, moving on.
Liar.
Moving on. Anyway, that coach is a loser though. Can I just say that? I would never do it. When I'm coaching,
Yeah.
I'll be
By
sticking
the
to
book.
those
You'll be
rules.
sending someone else in as like an undercover spider. You won't be
No,
sending
I
a drone
won't.
over.
I have all faith that my team can win without cheating. Anyway, all right. Speaking of the Olympics, it's been good to watch so far.
Has been so good, except the times are just killing me. I can't. I've been watching the reruns.
Reruns are
I've been keeping up to date on things, but yeah.
We need that sleep.
We need that sleep.
12 a.m.
But
Yeah, but you
this
just
is
watch the
not cutting it.
reruns.
no,
the
it's
next
been,
day.
yeah, it is so good. And they're always on telly, like whatever sport. We were watching air rifle last night.
Oh my
we were
God,
watching
they were
volleyball, beach
crazy.
volleyball.
Love the beach volleyball.
The sevens have been on real early. I wish they would
Yes.
show those more reruns of those.
Yes.
But they've been killing it, the
Yeah, they
Aussie
have.
sevens girls.
In the semis tonight at 12 p.m.
12 a.m.
12 a.m.
I still don't understand that.
One of the 12s.
24 years and I still can't get it.
0-0, I think it is.
She still doesn't understand 24-hour time. Keely, what's 2,300 hours?
11 p.m.
Nice.
Okay, what's 18:30?
18:30, 6:30.
Oh,
6:30 a.m.
p.m. I'm not an idiot. Seriously, you guys. Seriously.
no,
You
it
have
has
no
been
idea how
good.
much common sense I have.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the Olympics. Okay, I want to know your favourite event to watch.
The swimming's so good.
Yeah.
I do love the swimming. What, you don't love the swimming? Why are you giving me that? You asked me a question.
No, I'm just saying. I don't love watching it. I love seeing us do well.
You don't like watching
What do you
it?
mean you don't like watching
I just
it?
don't like. It's not my favourite.
I love watching the swimming.
Yeah.
Like,
I
go
just
team,
think
because we do
it's
so
so,
good.
like,
but
because it's so like
And when they kick in for like into gear for the last like
I know,
10, 15
and you just
meters, you're like,
you
that
think
is
they've
insane.
been training their whole lives for this, like, and there's no room for error. Like you think of a team sport, or when you're allowed to miss points, or oh, we'll get them next one. Don't worry about this set. Get like whatever it is, like it's
None of
genuinely
that.
just so different. But you can be an Olympic swimmer, and then you can be like an Olympic. Like what are the weird ass sports? And it's like how,
Badminton.
yeah. Well, they're actually very talented.
well,
and
all
very
of the
skilled.
Olympians are talented.
No, I know, but I'm just like, yeah, it's just weird because like
Yeah.
one sport, I don't know. I'm not discounting one sport from the other. One's obviously a lot more mainstream than the other.
In Australia. Anyway, my favourite is, thanks for asking,
What is your favorite, Keeley Davis?
I love the gymnastics. Love it.
Oh, so
Simone
true.
Biles. I know she's not Australian, but just like
Can you name one other gymnastics
No.
person?
not one other. But okay, what about the 43-year-old gymnast that's gone to the last bloody 15 years of Olympics?
I think I've seen that.
What do you mean, like 4 Olympics?
No, she's been to like 9 or something. Sorry, my maths is really
Yeah, 15 years of 9
Okay,
Olympics.
she's from Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan.
You've really done your research.
Sorry, maybe cut this bit. She's amazing though. She represented Uzbekistan and Germany
Wow, how do you
Nice.
represent too?
because her son had a medical condition, and Germany said we'll make you a citizen and we'll pay for your son's treatment if you represent us at the Olympics.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Oh, like an ultimatum.
Yeah, not a good one though.
yeah, that's actually a little bit like blackmail.
Yeah, so they said we'll pay for your son's treatment. So he got all of his treatment done, and then she became a German citizen and got to go to the Olympics 2 times with Germany.
Well, and then she went back to.
And then she went back to
Uzbekistan.
represent her home nation.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
pretty
do
amazing.
really enjoy watching the gymnastics. What's your favorite routine? Is that
I
what
like
they call
floor,
it? Floor, yeah.
I like floor.
but bars is pretty
Did
cool
Simone
too.
Biles
Bars
just
is
do
really
like
cool.
some crazy thing that no female has ever
Three-
done? 3 turns.
Yeah.
Backflips or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about the power.
I know. And she's like literally shorter than Keely.
I look like you guys next to me, next to her.
What, have you stood next to her?
No, but she is tiny. That's tiny,
Crazy.
tiny.
It is so good. And then we've obviously got the Paralympics starting
Yes.
2 weeks after the Olympics as well. So it's all so
happening.
much fun. It's all happening.
It's all happening.
It's all happening.
Yes.
I was actually going to say this before on a wonderful thing. We hit the $400,000 for Tony Hunt for Try July. We didn't mention that, but so good. How good is that? Like, I think we're at 215,000 I saw after round 3, and then the girls enter the chat and we double it in the next round, which is so sick. I'm so happy that has come through, and yeah, really happy for Tones and her family. So good on everyone for getting involved. NRLW, it's awesome.
I'll just let the listeners know what matches are coming up.
Yes.
So on Saturday at 11 a.m, we've got the Knights Raiders. That will be a good game, both coming off good wins, I'd say. Then we've got at 12:45 p.m. on the Saturday, Titans West Tigers. Sunday, 12 p.m, Eels Sharks. Also coming off 2 wins, which I think Eels looked really, really good in their win, I would say, against Bronx. New coach there, so I'm keen to see how they go. Anyway, 1:45 is our game on the Sunday. I'm actually really excited. It's a double header.
After the Sharks
game. Yeah,
Yep.
Sharks Para, we're versus the Bronx.
It'll be good. And
then finishing
Bronx
off
2 losses.
on 2 losses, Bronx and the Roosters, however, they're down. A couple of people.
Very true.
Oh, yeah.
We got Netta. Netta with a couple of punches there.
Moving on. Cowboys, Dragons. Also off the back of 2 losses. So we got some losses on this Sunday going up against each other.
one person won, one person lost. Like, it's kind of how it works. It's half wins, half loses.
Exactly.
5 and 5.
So Cowboys, Dragons at 6:10 p.m. on Sunday. You know what I do love about the women's game being back? There's just so much footy on. If one game's getting boring with the men or the women, I just flick over to the other, especially on the Sunday. Feel like I was going between the Panthers, Dragons and the Raiders, Tigers. So just flicking between. And
And when you've got footy from 11 a.m. in the morning, it's really no reason to leave the lounge, is there? 11 a.m. is early. We just went from playing, 8 o'clock. Now we've got like an early game, and then next week even earlier. It's like you literally wake up. And
do you like the morning games?
I haven't played at 11 in so long.
We've got to be in the sheds at 9 a.m.
Stop it.
That is
Are you kidding me?
I love
you
it.
see us when we roll in for training, like it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you're a night owl, aren't you? You're like a...
I am with you guys, but I loved my early sleep-ins and then sleep in for 12 hours, you know?
Yeah. I love the mornings. I wish we played at 9 a.m.
What?
Yeah, I'm
You're
not joking.
crazy.
Are you
That is
freaking
wild.
kidding me,
Get up at
Keeley?
6.
Be in the sheds at 7 a.m.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You can't even eat that early.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. You can't eat. You just get up early and eat, you know?
Yeah.
Are you serious? You wish we played at 9 a.m. What are we, under 9s?
No. Well, I just feel like it's the best thing ever. You're done in the morning, then you get the rest of the afternoon. You're not sitting around waiting for the game. I would love it. Obviously not good for spectators or watching the game, so I don't want to do it. But I'm just saying, if I was thinking about my ideal time to perform, it'd be first thing in the morning, or I do like late nights, because
They are so different from each other.
I know,
Are you
because
kidding
I'm
me?
saying I can sleep in the afternoon and then it feels like a morning, you know?
Yeah, I think it depends what I play late at night, because I usually can nap, but if it's too like Origin Game 3, I couldn't nap,
Yeah.
which was annoying. I did have like 2 coffees in the morning, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't
I'm not a
mind
big
an 11
fan.
a.m.
I'm not a
game.
napper.
I don't
I'm not
mind
a
an
napper,
11
so I
a.m.
don't.
game.
I don't
11
like
a.m.
Because then you do get your afternoon, and then your sleep should be normal. No dose have worn off, all your caffeine's worn off.
You know what? 2 p.m.
And you can sleep.
2 to 4, perfect time to play.
I
2 to 4.
wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah. Listen,
Actually, just going back on to when we did play at, it was that game at Newey on the weekend. We had Bianca there. Do you guys remember Bianca?
Yes.
Our number 1 podcast listener. Shout out to Bianca. Thanks for being there with the crew. Seriously, your support means a lot to us. And I know she'll be listening. She's a keen podcaster.
She is.
Of Upfront, a subscriber, whatever you call it. And we appreciate you. And thanks for being there.
Yeah. Thanks, Bianca.
And we've got plenty more games coming up. So come along. Not just Bianca, the rest of the crew, the upfront crew, and we'll come and see you. Okay, Keeley, you kind of brushed over it before. You didn't let me chat about it, but I actually wanted to chat about the punch in round 1. It was Broncos Eels. What are your thoughts?
I would love to be able to punch.
You'd what? Love to be able to punch me.
Just like one game. Imagine if it was like old school footy. You know how they do retro round?
Let the punch come back for retro
Imagine if they're like retro round.
Jersey swinging.
You're allowed to do like forearms.
Street
like,
footy.
Like
Forearms to the to the neck.
I don't cheat.
I don't cheat. Yeah, but I'm saying if it was a round, imagine if they brought like
by the rules.
literally retro round. Anything like
Old school.
forearms to the head, just one round.
What would you
Wow.
do? What would you do?
I don't know, maybe like
Leading elbow?
nah, I'd have to jump into that.
Yeah, true.
But
Keely
what's
just
the
be
de-
annoying little Reed Marnie like.
no, I wouldn't because I'd be able to get punched in the head this time. I do that other weeks.
Oh, little hookers, eh? They always have the mouth because they know they can't get punched in the head.
Well, I feel like I don't really, not that much.
Anyway, back
in
on
con
this
games.
game.
Yeah, back on this one.
It was an incidental hip drop, which, you know, they do happen in the
Happens all the
game.
time
It happens
in the
in the
women's
game.
game, especially.
It's not intentional by
Yeah.
any means.
Yeah.
It is when you're, you know, fatigued and it was a hip drop mechanism, the movement. Netta from the Broncos. But then it also kind of led to a head high because she came down so abruptly. And then there was, you know, a little scuffle. Kennedy was trying to look after her sister, which I understand, but it just kind of went over the top. Like for round 1, I definitely was not expecting it. But
No, and I think it's crazy, like for the women.
I
Usually we
know,
just like play on
honestly,
6 again.
fully. And I was working. I was at 9, and we're all just kind of watching, but like waiting around. And then like all the lighting guys and everything were just at the field, like not at the game, at another game, but we were just, you know, waiting for the next segment. Anyway, and I was like, oh my God, guys, there's a fight. And they all just came in like everyone wants to see it. Like it's actually,
Yeah.
we don't condone it, but it is like interesting when it happens. So like
even with the
hats off to
boys.
them.
Yeah.
Even with the boys, look at
loves a
Origin.
little bit
Everyone loves it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
like,
love it.
oh, we're on here, we're on here.
I
Especially
know.
with the boys, like in Origin, that was
100%,
hectic.
that was the best.
But Rue's commentary killed me. He was just like, oh, a punch has been thrown.
I know. It was like, I think actually so Kennedy got sent for 10. So did Netta. They both got sent for 10 because Kennedy came in. Netta was on her through the punch. But Netta actually got out. She's out for 4 weeks. So she misses 2 weeks for the hip drop, 2 weeks for the punch. I just thought that was a little bit unfair, to be honest. Like the fact that she didn't start the fight, like that's someone else, you know, started it, initiated it. But then also for the men, in Origin, they only got 2 weeks for the punch, but our game's like a third shorter. I thought maybe it would have been like at least halved with the
So what do you think?
timing.
One game?
I think 1 game for the punch if the men get 2 games for a punch.
I think that's so hard though because like
I know, it's
some
still
girls
bad.
might just start throwing punches. If it's just like, oh, what's one game? Not that any girl
it's
thinks like
one
that,
game.
but like, imagine if like girls started thinking like that, like one game, worth it.
Yeah. I think it's not really in our game at the moment, so it's like they're probably thinking
Yeah.
strong
Every
stance,
week,
but
last year it was the hip drop. Now it's looks like it's the punch. We always have something every year.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Kills? Is that deserved?
oh gosh, I feel like it's a hard thing to judge on. It's very hard. I feel like if it keeps continuing and they're consistent with it, then you can only go
Yeah.
off that. But if Netta does, I shouldn't say Netta, if anybody punches and the next time it happens, it's different punishment, then it's like not okay. But if it's the
Yeah.
same punishment, that's all
Yeah.
you can. But
What
comparing
happens
to the
if
men's,
you've thrown a punch and it doesn't land and that's just a bad miss, but you don't get like...
well, you know what? That's public embarrassment. That should be. That's play on.
That's enough as it is.
That is enough. That is
got your
actually
punishment.
embarrassing.
What happens if you
I've
do
dreamed
like
that
an
that
open
happens.
hand punch?
That's it. Like that.
That's just a palm
Palm to the head.
or a slap.
So if you go in like this and then
Yeah. Okay,
last
it's gonna be
minute, last minute, do you get anything? I just don't know. The
It'd be
technical
striking
rules.
to the head.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be maybe a week.
Keely the ref.
Well, I'd consider that. Yeah. Maybe that's a little loophole if you're watching.
for next time.
Just kidding.
It is funny.
Is it just Netta suspended?
No, but you know what? There were actually a couple from that game. I think Vince did a head high. See, then you've got like head highs, which are total not. They're incidental. People can miss a couple of weeks for that, and that's totally incidental. So then,
well, that's the thing though. They're not incidental all of the time. That's why there's a grading. It's
I know.
like if they're incidental, that's small time. Then
if you're a short player making high tackles, how does that happen?
Fall into it.
Yeah, but like
Anyway, I think there's some short. What's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea. You're saying it.
I don't know what the word is. It'll come to me later.
Let's wrap it up there. Kernick, you actually escaped this time because Keeley and I, on our drive here, you weren't with us. We're like, let's try and give some dirt on Kernick. We were trying to think of something to throw you under the bus with. We literally couldn't come up with anything. You don't do anything bad. You're always on time. You're clean. PJ is really lucky he's got the perfect girl. I will just say that's what I wanted to finish it on.
That's really, really sweet.
Yeah. But we're going to be we're going to keep our eyes peeled now because we're going to be looking for something.
Well,
because the listeners want to know you for who you are, not this perfect little.
I'm pretty forgetful.
Girl.
I'm pretty forgetful.
Okay, that's a good one. You are.
Okay, well, back to you, Keeley. You stole 2 pairs of house keys and lost them.
Okay, yes.
You took the keys and my air tag.
What the hell? We're talking about Liv being forgetful.
And then you know where the second set of keys were? On the couch under the blanket where she sat.
I was resting.
Where did we tell you to put the
them.
keys? We told you put the keys in the key dish whenever you come home.
Can I just say, I forgot. It's as easy as that. I forgot. You know, this is what I'm saying. Live up here for a day and you guys would forget stuff too.
I'm more forgetful than you. I am horrible.
Okay, do you forget to turn the lights off at night?
Okay, that's just like common knowledge.
But I forget about it. But
you should be a habit, Keeley.
You know what I don't forget? What you guys tell me. I forget all the time.
What do I
big
forget?
General things. You forget. I'll tell you something really personal and deep.
Oh my
You forget about
gosh.
it the next day.
So true.
My life stories, my life problems right now. And
can I tell you why she forgets?
That's actually true.
Can I tell you why she forgets? Because she tells them in between. She tells her life stories in between. She's telling a story about Real Housewives of whatever, and she's saying like that's real life as well. And I get mixed up with what's real life and what's you observing other people's real life. To be honest, your stories.
I'm getting better at that though, but I do forget personal stuff. And I feel like a shit friend at times. You're not the first person, so it's happened to many other friends.
But you take good accountability, so you can't really knock you too much.
Well, I forgot to bring the rubbish down as I was leaving today.
That's all right.
That's gross.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. When was the last time you've done that, Keeley, without us telling you?
The other day. Anyway, wrap it up. I'll be looking at you guys for things to bring up next week.
You still have all your habits that we bring up, so still doing them.
Well,
anyway,
guess what?
guys, thanks for listening. If you've gotten this far, we don't know how. We take our hat off to you. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week, and thanks again.